I'm Mark, and I'm a Data Analytics Development Officer for a multi-academy trust, and I live in Newton Bar in Wakefield Centre. I was already in lockdown at the time of lockdown. I'm one of the ones that opted to go in about a week and a half earlier than everyone else because I've got an autistic disabled son. So I was working from home. What was I working on at the time? Blimey. That was a while ago, that. I'm not honestly sure. I think we were doing the data collection for the latest round of assessments in the schools to work out where all the kids were in relation to the target. Probably got abandoned. I'm at home on my own. Well, I'm co-parent, so as soon as the rules let us do this, he moves backwards and forwards from his mum's house to my house. Everyone's been complete isolation at either end so that can happen. When the boy's here, because of his autism, it's an odd one trying to be able to entertain him. He's very OCD and in a world of his own. You can't really do any together interactions. He just doesn't like them and pushes you away. He can't do social distancing. He's on a safety harness because he's a flight risk. He's 6 foot odd now, 17, so he can drag me down the road if I decide to take him out for a walk. So he has been proper lockdown in terms of what we can do together as father and son. He's coping absolutely fabulously with it, really. Again, when lockdown started, this is going to be a complete never-ending journey through hell of trying to deal with a severely autistic kid through all of this. But he's been the most chilled out, lovely, laid back, relaxed 6 foot 17-year-old that I've ever come across. It's been absolutely lovely to see, as long as you can keep him amused. Now, I normally pick him up on an evening and he sleeps overnight and I've got him all the next day. So you pick him up on the evening and bring him back, and he nests in a corner in the living room permanently and grabs all his blankets and just creates a pile of blankets with him underneath and his iPad lighting his face up. All the crisps and sweets, his pile of paper, and he just sits there with a lovely little smile on his face, demolishing that for the evening till bath time. But because his sedatives don't work anymore, he's not going to sleep till about 4:30 in the morning. So you have to end up sort of sitting awake all night waiting for him to go to sleep. Once you've gone to sleep, then I can go to sleep. But then when he does go to sleep, he's only sleeping about 4 hours, so he's kind of awake somewhere between 7:30 and 8:30, which you find out when he crashes into the bedroom and just sits on you. Because the bed's right behind the door, he just opens the door and just sits on the bed whether someone's lying there or not. So the thing you're woken up by the 13-year-old teenager sitting on your chest. It makes waking up an experience. My view of the world's been kind of jaded and insular for a long time, really. Since the boy was born, really, all attention got diverted inwards to living and dealing with the boy, so what kind of went on outside of that sphere just became relatively inconsequential, and I've lived that way ever since. So like I said, not a lot's actually changed me. I've been living in a kind of state of lockdown for the best part of 16 years, I would have thought by now.